Hey buddy, it's John with Upstate Brush Control. How are we doing? We're doing great here. Beautiful, a little chilly morning, not too bad, but working down along the Saluda River. Really cool spot here. Got all this rock and everything coming up out of the ground, but the goal here is for this house to be able to see the view of the river better and then clean up along that edge. There is the plan. So kind of where you can see they've maintained it a little bit. So we're gonna go from there all the way over. There's a little road that goes around. There's kind of this oval spot right here. Cleaning up along the bottom of along the riverbank there. I'll show you guys down here real quick. But a lot of this in here we're gonna have to cut out by hand. There's a few things customer tagged they want to save, but just due to the amount of rock that's in there, I don't care if you had carbides or whatever you had, you'd beat up whatever you got in there. But so a lot of it's going to be cut by hand and then placed in an area to grind. So all this is coming out. Just kind of looking back up through here. Just a lot of, looks like a lot of little beech trees, a couple sweet gums, stuff like that. So I mean, it shouldn't be too bad. I say that, but we shall see. Got to get rid of this pile here. We're gonna grind that down, continuing up along the river here. He wants us to cut that off, and then he wants to save that big log, and then we'll grind up the rest of it. Let's see here. Over here, we brought the Ventrac with us, so a lot of this will be done with the Ventrac. This, it almost looks like Johnson grass. It's taller. That might be a type of cane, I don't know. But that's basically the end of it right there. So just kind of circling back up that way. Then here's the other side. We don't have to do anything on this side of the road. We might take the Ventrac and do one pass through there. But there's little areas where I know I can get in and do a couple cuts, you know, and just get some of the bigger junk out of the way. Then we're gonna go in with the saws and start whacking that stuff down. Oh, steep hill. Got a little update on the Fecon here. We had a balancing issue going on. I didn't get any of it on video, but I rebalanced the cutter head. Had to add a little bit of weight to it. There's one spot. Where's that? Come on. So I added some weight there, and add a little bit more weight right there. But what happens over time is some of these spots get worn out. Like here, that was weight. I think I did that. That was weld or weight or something like that. And it just gets worn out over time. Got to rebalance it every now and then. But I haven't actually run it. Willie ran it the other day. He said it is no vibration. He said it cut good. So brand new set of teeth on there, so I'm not crazy about, but it is what it is. Here we go. Pretty smooth, pretty smooth. Surprisingly dusty. So I get a lot of questions about carbide. Why don't we use carbide teeth? So the problem with carbide is if you have a very high horsepower machine, say like if you're running like 200 horsepower plus or whatever it is, you know, carbide, you need a lot of horsepower to be able to cut. Lower horsepower machines like a skid steer, my opinion, you need knives. But if you're in an area where there's so much rock and there's too much sand or whatever it is, you got to run carbide. I understand. But if you're in an area like where I'm at, where you have some rock in some areas, it's worth it for us to always just run the knives. One of the reasons is, say like this stump right here. So I went through and I just buzzed that. A lot of these, what I did, instead of trying to mulch them up, I just buzzed them so we can go through, and we'll move this down here in an area where I don't think there'll be rock. But as you can see, it's everywhere. But anyways, what I'm trying to say is with a carbide, you'll end up with a stringed stub. Let me see if I can find one. What happens is you end up with a stub more like this. When you run carbides, it'll tend to look like that unless you run over it. That was one little pass. I mean, I just barely zipped through it. But with carbides, you end up with that material stringing like this. It won't actually slice that. Just my 2 cents on knives and everything. But I don't know, leave your comment below. Let me know what you guys like to use out there, and this is what we run, so let me know. It's like we got Tarzan over here. Come say hey to the crew.
What's up, guys? It's been a while.
It's been a minute.
Yeah.
Anything new, Willie?
Not really.
Not
same
really.
Old, same old.
Same old, same old.
Hey, don't you guys forget to hit that like button. That's important.
And subscribe.
And don't forget to hit that subscribe button.
You heard the man.
Talking to you.
Talking to you.
Well, you know who I'm talking to.
You know who you are. Let's go over here and see how Josh is doing. Hey, Josh. Hey, Josh. How we doing?
What?
How we doing? Just come say hey to the crew. Pretty good. Anything new?
Just doing a sucky job. Nothing new.
Nothing.
Friday. Yeah.
Well, we'll go say hey to Micah. See if he's doing any better. How's it going, Micah?
It's going pretty good.
Yeah, you having fun?
I am.
You want to say anything to the family, the fans out there?
Well, thank you for your support.
Okay, there we have it. He thanks everybody for their support. What a guy. All right, let me find a saw here. this little beaten trail that they got here. Kind of in this first area that I roughed out. All right, we're getting there. The old Ven track, chewing her up nice. What we did is we went through here and took out the bigger material, the real woody stuff, you know, the larger trees and that type of thing. And then Willie's going through again with the Ven track and then kind of in and out of the rocks, snaking through there kind of stuff. And then Micah's going behind him and getting what the Ven track did. This is the area I just finished off right here. Looks like I left something. Grab that. Oops. But what he's gonna do is he's gonna work his way down the hill and try not to hit rocks and stumps. All right, so we just finished eating up lunch. We're back at it here. We're getting there. I got that side. There's a little creek right here on the other side of Josh. So kind of a little creek that runs right up through here, a little wet spot. So he's gonna clean that out. I finished everything on that side. So I'm gonna take the Ven track and go through and get a little bit closer to the edge. Is the plan. And then I'm gonna hit this spot right here, do what I can with the Ven track. I just don't know how, you know, if it's got a sheer drop or whatever. And I like how that sticks out a little bit farther. Be easier to get this out of the river than the skid steer also. not too bad. The old VIN track. So we'll pull the rest of that out and then cut a bunch of that stuff, and then maybe be able to get down a little bit more. But what happens is, you know, if you're going along, you got the weight of that cutter head, 3,200 pounds hanging off the end there. It could be a little slippery at times. So we're gonna, I'd much rather reach out there with it, but keep working our way down. Well, there we have it. Job is done. I'll get another shot looking down from the bottom. I don't know, maybe not. But so Josh, scale 1 to 10, was it as bad as it looked? Huh? It was easy.
Did all that handwork by like 10 o'clock. A lot easier than I thought. Sorry for my bad attitude earlier. I felt pretty bad.
Not gonna lie, it
but it's 2:30.
2:30. We're done. Yeah, not gonna lie. When he's like, "Oh, this is gonna suck," I was like, "I didn't think it was that bad." We got her done. Loading up the tools. Nice spot here, man. if you're into gardening rocks, I guess. So here it is over here on this side. All that's finished up through there. All that cut out by hand. And Micah and Willie, sorry, weed whacked it, and boy, she looks good. Coming down this side over here, kind of looking out over through here. Here's the big log. I ground it up. He wanted the rotten part off it, so I ground it off. Stuck it right here. Thought it'd be a nice little, sitting spot. Look at these boys. Oh goodness. But yeah, looks nice. Looking back up the water here. Little heavy rain, and it'll wash that stuff right off the rocks there. Pretty cool spot. All right, guys. Send it. Full sends only. We're loading up, heading out of here. Thank you for watching the video. I hope you guys enjoyed that one. And look at this guy. Look at this guy. Oh my goodness. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video. We had a good time here. Everybody's safe and truly blessed. God has just been so gracious to us and protecting us with it's dangerous work what we do. Keep in mind we do have to, we have to be smart about it at the same time, but always protects us and provides work for us, and we're so thankful for him. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button, like button, leave a comment below, get to it when I can. Have a good one, y'all.